What up? It's your boy, the Incredible Man, and I'm back at it again. And I just seen Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 20, and it was wonderful, man. Yet again, they done it. They done it again. And the only thing I can say, well, there's a bunch of stuff to say, but the only thing I'm going to mention first is my boy Giyu showed up, man. Can this dude be any cooler, man? I know he's probably done some fantastic stuff in the manga, but in the anime, he just kind of got reintroduced, and we've just seen him go ham in each of these episodes, even though it was only for a few brief moments. Can this dude show up anymore, man? This dude is fantastic, and we got an 11th form. What? Let's get it, man. Let's talk about this episode. I guess we can start from the beginning. So it picked up right after last week's episode. Tanjiro finally cut the dude's head off, and we thought he was dead. I'm gonna be real. We didn't see any like him start to like evaporate with the smoke and the fire type stuff. So or the ash, and I thought he was dead. He wasn't, but I thought he was. I thought he was good and dead. But he cut his own head off just before Tanjiro's sword hit his head and was to cut his neck off. So I was like, that was kind of good. That was kind of good. And we see what did we see after that? Okay, yeah, we got that, and we see him holding his head, and he was furious with Tanjiro and Nezuko, man. He was like, you know what? I don't even want her anymore. I just want to kill both of you guys and go on about my day, man. So he was on his way to kill Tanjiro with another one of his secret blood demon art techniques. And next thing you know, man, Giyu shows up, and it was fantastic, man. Giyu came through like a boss, man. He came in there and was finished. He cut all of the threads. But before that, though, you know, dude had came close, man, because he straight shredded Tanjiro hands and maybe like his arm or his back or something. He got something. We saw the blood and the pieces of clothing, so we know he shredded something. But in that whole moment, we have Tanjiro, you know, trying to get his breathing under control so he can save him and Nezuko, but his body is like just ravaged, man. He can't muster any strength to even lift up his arm to even defend himself, man. So, and I love how Kimetsu no Yaiba shows that, man. I mean, and that's a good thing about this anime. Like, when they're injured and they have to heal up before they can go on another mission, they show that they have to heal up to go on another mission. And for them to show that him pulling off that super cool, fantastic technique that he done last week actually wore on his body, and he can't do anything this episode. So that was nice of them to show that. And to have Giyu come through like a boss, man, was absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to see. Okay, after that happened, then we kind of dwell and go into like a flashback mode, which was good. As you guys know, I love a good flashback, and this was good because in these flashbacks like this, and it always happens before a demon dies. Like, they Kimetsu no Yaiba, I guess they try to get us to like feel and understand where the demon is coming from a little bit. So they give us these flashbacks about the demon, maybe even in their human life or like in their demon life and what they were going through. And in this case, it was their demon life and showing us their struggles and what they were going through in their demon. I'm pointing like you guys can see. So we get the flashback of the dude that's part of the 12 demon moons, and we see why he wanted the family and stuff. And they kind of just show us where it started from and how where it originated from with him wanting the family and the original members and everything. And I'm gonna be real, most of the demons I can see, and I can kind of relate to, and I can understand why they done what they did, and I feel for them. But I don't feel for this dude, man. Honestly, I don't at all. The stuff that he done to these other people, and I know I'm gonna start rambling a moment about certain things, but the one chick that was part of his family that was wanting to run away, this dude caught her, and the other chick betrayed her, but he caught her, strung her up, cut her, and bruised her, and beat her, and battered her, cut her up, and hung her up, and left her to get evaporated and burned and everything by the sun when it rose the next morning. I have no feelings for this dude whatsoever, man. And all of the stuff in this little miniature arc that we had to deal with, like where he threatened the mom and everything. I don't feel sorry for this dude that he's dead. I mean, I don't know if they want me to connect with him or not, but I just don't. Some of the other demons I connected with and I understood why they were doing what they're doing. But this dude, I have no remorse for, and he got his just desserts. He got everything he deserved. What else? The chick. That's what I want to talk about. The chick. When they showed the chick, she was getting chased by like 5 or 6 demon hunters, and they were going to kill her. And she looked like she was a demon that hadn't done anything, but I mean, we don't know. And so she ended up running out there into the mountains, and she came in contact with Rui. I forgot his name. With Rui, and he says that he can save her. And so he kills like all of the demon hunters in one blow, like swipes and cuts. He just messed them up. Wasn't nothing left but the dude's hand and all of the blood. So he just messed them up completely. But he saved her, and he told her that, well, the only price for me saving you is I want you to be a part of my family. So, and he had to give her his blood. She drank it and everything. And for her to be a part of his family, his like cells or whatever injected inside of her from his blood, and he had to peel off her face. That is just horrendous. I don't know if I want to be a part of your family if I got to peel off my face. And had to peel off her face, and then like she got the white hair and then the red dots and the white eyes, and so that was showed that she was a member of his family. And that was and this chick, man, I felt sorry for her when they first showed her and what she was going through, and then everything she was going through with Rui. But in the latter half of this episode, she got her comeuppance. I didn't feel sorry for her at all. She had tortured 14 people. 14 people, man. She had it wrapped up in the cocoon, and we had to thank the butterfly chick for that. Thank her. She tortured 14 people, and she just wrapped the other dude up that Tanjiro and them saved earlier in this little miniature arc, and she was gonna kill him too. And she was like, "Oh no, I was forced to do." You weren't forced to do crap. I mean, maybe, possibly, but like you enjoyed it at the same time, because the other chick that she was there with, you turned on her and you didn't even know. You didn't even know what he was capable of. You were just thankful that he saved you. This dude literally hung her out and left her to die, and he cut you 6 or 7 times. I don't understand. But then they go into depth and tell us that if she wasn't, like, if they didn't like stay in that form, like if they ever reverted back to their other selves, he like threatened to kill them or hurt them then, which he done with the mother in the flashback. And the reason the father was a mindless zombie type was because if you didn't stay reverted to the new form, you just became a mindless being, or he left you hung up to die. So this dude, I felt like he deserved everything that he had coming. That I can't relate to this dude, and I don't feel sorry for him dying at all. But let's talk about that 11th form. I know I just like went off on a whole thing, but let's talk about that 11th form that Giyu came through. What was it? Calming water, calming pet. Anyway, I'd have to look it up again. But dude, it was fantastic. They showed like this whole picture of a cool, nice little piece of water that he was standing on, and like nothing fazed him. No attack was there, and everything. It was just nice, man. So we know that we have that to look forward to. That either Tanjiro can learn the 11th form, or it's like I don't know if you guys know Kitakio Hitman Reborn, but it's like the Shigure Shoin, where each predecessor adds to their own technique at the end and creates their own move, which would be nice. If Tanjiro created his own move in the 11th form, that would be fantastic. But then we get to see, what else did we see? I know I'm all over the place, but it was just so many good moments in this episode. The butterfly chick. We finally got to see her actual movements and moves and techniques, some of her techniques in this episode. And her sword is like completely different from everybody else's, because as she said in this video, or in this episode, she's the only chick in the Habasharas or whatever. She's the only chick. So she doesn't have the arm strength to cut off a demon's head. So she uses poison because she's a pharmaceutical person. So she poisons the demons, and her sword is nice. It's like real long and thin, then it's kind of curved at the tip. It's kind of like a fencing sword. It's real thin, but she was fast with it, man. She was like super fast. She poked the chick, and she was like, and then you saw all the beautiful butterflies. This episode was very pretty as well. Like certain moments in it was very beautiful, like with Giyu saving Tanjiro, and when Giyu came and he killed Ryu, like for real that time, and seeing the butterfly chicks actual move and her with the poison. It was good. It was very good. And now I know that there's like multiple breathing styles, because we have Tanjiro with the water breathing style, which is what Giyu uses, and we have the new insect breathing style, which is what the chick uses. Then we have the beast breathing style. Then we have the lightning breathing style. There's so many styles. I can't wait to see what other kind of styles we have in the series. I'm super excited, and I think there's only like 25 episodes in the whole show this season, and we're at episode 20. So we got 5 episodes. No, 24 episodes. I think it's 24. So we got 4 more episodes, I think. Either way, man, stuff is getting good. I'm definitely thinking about picking up the manga after I finish this season. I definitely got to pick up the manga. I know I'm all over the place, but seeing her moves were fantastic, man. So, but the only thing is, I'm definitely thinking this chick is crazy. Like she's like psycho. So she was willing to torture this chick, like to get out. Like she was like, well, do you want to be my friend? And she was like, yeah, sure. And she's like, what do I have to do? She's like, well, tell me all of the people that you hurt or killed. She was like, it's only been 5. She was like, well, I know that's not true, because I just came from the east or the west. And she was like, I saw 14 cocoons and they were all liquefied. So that's at least 14 people right there. So you're lying. And she was like, to make up for your lying, I'm going to gouge out your eyes or cut you up and slice you up or cut you open and pull out your organs. He's like, but it's okay. You won't die. And she was like, no, get away from me. And she tried to attack her. Come on, dude. If this chick came, like when she flew down out of the sky, she like kicked you like 12 times. And she was this strong. Like, you really can't compete with her. So, and like you will revive. Like you won't die if she cuts out your organs. You'll heal. So I'm starting to think, just take the deal and you could at least live. You would get away and then come back another day to hopefully be stronger. But she didn't do that, so she died. But dude, this chick is crazy. The butterfly chick, she's like super crazy, man. I didn't know she was this crazy. I can't even talk. I feel like she's one of those characters that you're gonna be like, I just want to kill demons just because. I mean, I have no real reason behind it. I mean, they didn't hurt me or kill anybody in my family. I just want to kill demons. That's exactly what it is. But I know I kind of rambled all over the place this episode because, dude, there were so many moments that were so good. I had to focus on those moments and just kind of jump around as I went. I think that's all that pretty much happened this episode. We didn't see, Nezuko didn't really get anything. I'm pretty sure she's passed out. We didn't see Inosuke or Zenitsu this episode. It was heavily focused on Tanjiro, Giyu, the chick, and the spider demon chick, and Ryu, the demon moon guy. So that's it, man. I mean, otherwise I'm just gonna keep rambling because there's so much you could talk about this episode. It was absolutely great, man. There was so many great moments, and visually the chick with the butterfly scene and Giyu when he killed Ryu or Rui, however you want to say his name, the 12 demon mood guy. Those 2 scenes were just absolutely beautiful. And this week we ended with the red flowers. There was no cliffhanger. Well, semi kind of, but there was no cliffhanger, and it just ended with the red flower scenes. But this is your boy, Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.